as a scientist, the way I see it is extremely stupid to say something cannot happen.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
yeah.
But it's also good to just, okay, to happen. How can we make it happen? Let's do a bunch of studies, right?
Understanding the mechanism of it
It's
is
very
hard,
important.
and you know the best laid out plans from a lot of people forget that scientific method and these great, and we owe them to Karl Popper, who came up with these methods. And he came up with these methods to exactly understand how things work. Not to say that, oh, my theory is the correct theory. He came up with those methods to understand how things work. And if there's an interesting phenomenon, we need to, it's like, how do I investigate this mechanism? What is step A, step B, step C, step D? These are the steps you need to take to investigate that mechanism. And once you take that steps, you could conclusively prove or disprove the hypothesis. And I think as long as that is maintained, we can ask any number of questions, right? Oh, are there aliens? Did we see a flying saucer? Or,
Right.
we always need to take that scientific method and see where we end up at. And that's the most important thing, is not to discard any possibility, but rather try to investigate the mechanisms of that possibility.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's hard when you're talking about consciousness and other things when there's too many factors at play.
Yeah.
It becomes more challenging. Versus you build a rocket ship, you send it up to space.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, we could replicate this.
Mm-hmm.
The what is the material? What's the dynamics that it flew at? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? The time of
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Those things we measure because we have a tradition of measuring those things. A lot of scientists that came before, a lot of people, not just scientists, but a lot of people who came before us, engineers, just enthusiasts who just, made a rocket ship at home, because they're interested.